Here are 4 drills that's going to help you run faster, run longer, and run without injury. First thing we're going to do is try to teach you how to get out of the habit of leaning forward with the shoulders as you run or do your pre-workout or pre-race warm-up drills. So a lot of times I will see athletes trying to improve their speed. What they end up doing is leaning forward with their shoulders instead of their hips. So when you're running, as you remember from my previous videos, we never want to be in a position where our shoulders are in front of the rest of our body. That places more stress on my lower back and my hips, and it slows me down as I get in and out of that runner's position. So what you want to do is try to maintain a nice tall posture, lead with your hips, and allow your legs to do the rest of the work. So what I'm going to show you is an exercise that I like to do by holding a band. It doesn't have to be very thick or very strong, but you're going to take a band, you're going to hold it over your head, and you're going to do your running related drills. That could be a skipping drill, that could be butt kicks, that can be pull to pose, that could be running in place. Whatever drill that you normally do as part of your warm up, you're going to take a band, hold it over your head, and perform that drill. So the next thing you can do is take a TheraBand and anchor it to something that's stationary. In this case, I'm around a fence. You can do the goalpost, you can do a fence. If you're inside in a gym, you can put it around a squat rack. That's one of my favorite things to do as well when the weather isn't as nice and you want to continue training, but you don't want to run on a treadmill. You can do this one as well. So what I'm going to show you is you're simply going to put it around, again, the fence. You want to put this band around your waist like a belt. You want to step forward so there's some resistance on it. And what you're trying to prevent is your body from doing this. All right. So the band is pulling my hips backwards towards the fence. I want to avoid that as much as possible. I want to remind myself to keep my hips going forward, keep my hips over my feet, and to keep my shoulders over my hips as well. So I never want to be in this position as a runner. I want to always maintain a tall posture and allow my hips to drive my body forward. While I'm in this position, I can practice my weight shifts, just shifting my body weight forward and back. Again, allow my shoulders to remain over my hips, and I'm focused on allowing my hips to go over my feet. Then I can start running in place. Now, as I start running, I want to make sure that I maintain the resistance that I feel on this band. I want to make sure also that as I'm doing this, I'm not getting into this position. It's very common to see when you start to get fatigued. I want to make sure that my hips are going forward, my shoulders are in alignment with my hips. I maintain my cadence. I can pick up speed and maintain the cadence. So again, not in this position, not here, but here. So the last 2 drills are very similar. What you're going to do is use your hands to reinforce that good posture and that good body position. So you're either going to put your hands in front of you or behind your back. So to start out, I'm going to show you what putting your hands in front of you. And what you're simply going to do is bring your arms to shoulder level, clasp your hands together like this, and you're going to pretend as if you're trying to chase your hands as you're running forward down the track or you're doing your running related drills. So if I'm running in place or I'm doing a skipping drill and I feel myself doing this, or if I'm skipping and I find myself doing this, bringing my shoulders in front of my body, I simply use my hands, bring them at shoulder level. So now I'm running in place or I'm skipping with a good posture. So again, instead of here, bring my shoulders up, watch my hands, and then chase them as I'm running down. The next one you're going to do is use your hands and you're going to place them behind your back. Raise your arms up as if you're trying to stretch the front of your shoulders or the front of your chest muscles. Here, run in place, maintain that position. You can also do this if I'm trying to skip or do any hopping drills. Any running drill, this technique works. It helps correct for an unnecessary forward lean. So if you're an athlete or you're a coach that's training young athletes and you find them in this position a lot, or if you find them complaining of lower back pain when they run, try to look at their posture and try some of these exercises to correct for that. Thank you for watching.